Over the past few years, you've probably noticed Shein everywhere. It went from a little-known Chinese fashion brand to a global powerhouse, shaking up the entire fashion industry. But how did that happen so fast? Why are major fashion capitals like Paris, home to luxury giants like Louis Vuitton, Chanel, and Dior, now concerned about a fast fashion brand from China? Today, we're diving deep into the story of Shein, how it started, the secret behind its growth, and the powerful system that's changing everything. Grab your coffee. Let's get into it. France's fashion sector is a big deal. It's worth more than 144 billion euros and supports over 1 million jobs. For decades, French brands dominated the luxury world, standing tall even amid competition from fast fashion leaders like Zara and H&M. But Shein changed the game. Since 2020, it has grown rapidly, so fast that it's now seen as a serious threat to European and American fashion brands, and even to the fashion industry as a whole. One of the most surprising things about Shein? Hardly anyone knows who runs it. The company's founder, known only as Sky Xu, is a mystery. Even in the Chinese business world, few had heard of Shein before 2019. Xu has kept such a low profile that few employees have even seen him. People only know that he's thin, wears glasses, and stays outside the limelight. Unlike other famous CEOs, why all the secrecy? Some say it's to avoid attention from the Chinese government, especially after other high-profile entrepreneurs disappeared from the public eye. Sky Xu's journey began in the early 2000s. He came from a poor family and worked part-time while studying international trade. Around 2008, during the global financial crisis, he launched a business selling wedding dresses online, an in-demand product at the time. He connected Chinese factories with global buyers and earned commissions. The model worked. Then in 2012, Xu launched a new platform focused on women's fashion, Shein, which later became Shein. He repeated the same idea, taking pictures of items from wholesale markets and posting them online. Sales climbed fast, but success brought growing pains. In 2014, Shein nearly collapsed. Customer demand spiked, but they had no system to handle it. No proper supply management, no storage capacity, and just 50 employees. Orders were delayed. Customers were unhappy. The company almost shut down. That's when Sky Xu realized he needed a smarter, faster system. So he created an internal process that would reshape the entire industry. Traditional fashion brands like Zara need at least 3 months to bring a design from sketch to store. Even with faster models, it still takes weeks. Shein does it differently. Using advanced software and algorithms, Shein scans the internet and social media for trending styles, colors, and fabrics. Then it quickly generates product ideas and shares them directly with its network of over 6,000 suppliers. Each item is tested with just 100 pieces at first, not thousands like Zara, and Shein analyzes how customers respond in real time. This is done through its app. Everything, design, production, restocking, is connected. And all of this happens within 5 to 7 days. That's how Shein moves faster than any other brand in the world. This isn't just fashion, it's data. Shein watches customer behavior like a tech company. Its algorithm doesn't wait to be told what people want, it predicts it. The result? Very little waste. Only about 2% of Shein's inventory goes unsold, compared to the industry average of 30%. Prices stay low, choice stays wide, and customers get exactly what they want, sometimes before they even know they want it. At first, Shein's model didn't look appealing to factories. They prefer big, stable orders, but Shein wanted small batches of many different designs. But Shein had 2 powerful advantages. First, it pays on time. Always. In China, that's rare, and factories love it. Second, even if factories lose money on early small orders, they know that one popular item could explode in global demand, making up for earlier losses many times over. So factories stay loyal. Here's the simple math. Shein owns no physical stores. It doesn't carry the cost of warehouses or retail staff. It doesn't even own most of the factories. Almost everything happens online. This lean model saves Shein massive amounts of money, which it pours into marketing and tech. That's why you see Shein all over TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. But there's more. When the US-China trade war began, the Chinese government tried to help its companies by lowering export taxes. At the same time, the US allowed shipments under $800 to enter without import taxes. Since Shein sells directly to consumers, not businesses, it benefited from both rules. That let Shein cut prices further and invest even more in growth. During the pandemic, when other brands were closing stores, Shein doubled its sales because it didn't depend on physical locations that were forced to shut down. Zara, for example, closed 1,200 stores and lost $500 million. It grew by 250% in 1 year. Shein is now a global giant. It has over 90 million active users, multiple R&D and logistics centers, plans for factories in Mexico and Brazil, more than 100,000 employees, and annual revenue over $30 billion. But the future isn't simple. As it grows, Shein will face more pressure, especially if it becomes a publicly listed company. Transparency, ethical labor, and design copyrights will all come under scrutiny. New rivals are also emerging, like Chinese competitor Temu, which is growing fast. Many still call Shein a fashion brand, but that's no longer accurate. Shein is a data and logistics company. Fashion is just the first product it sells using its powerful system. And that system could be used to disrupt other industries too, electronics, home goods, you name it. So keep watching not just Shein, but the entire wave of new Chinese e-commerce giants coming right behind it. Shein changed the rules, and the world's still catching up.